some of them.
So you joined the military. What branch?
The Army.
Army.
Yes, sir.
What enticed you to join the Army and not the Navy? Because I'm a Navy guy. So just saying.
I mean, I don't mind the water, but the Army was something I wanted to join. And also because my friend joined and he told me some of the experience. And back then I wanted to like at least know somebody in there.
Got you. Okay. How old were you when you joined?
19, I think.
Okay.
18,
Okay.
19, somewhere around there.
How long had your friend been in?
Probably like a year or two in already.
Okay. So this was your high school buddy.
Yeah. Well, childhood.
Oh, childhood friend.
Yeah.
Okay. So you knew he was going into the military long before he actually joined. Something that he talked about, or was it?
No, he didn't talk to me about it. I think he just joined because, well, I don't really know the reasons, but one day he just told me that he was in the military and I should join, but the timing wasn't for me yet
Right.
because I was still working, and when I finally did join, it's when I had time for myself and I wanted to do something different.
Right. Okay. Where'd you go to boot camp?
And damn, Oklahoma.
Oh, you forgot.
Yeah. Damn, what's it called?
Don't ask me. I was in the Navy.
Fort Still, my bad.
Oh,
Fort
okay.
Still, Oklahoma.
Okay. How was that? How was boot camp?
I mean, it was something that I already expected because of what he told me. But Oklahoma's weather is it's crazy. It changes. It gets cold, then it gets hot, then it's raining. But the experience of boot camp, I mean, I was already an active guy. Like I like doing activities, obstacles. So it wasn't really much of a challenge. It was just following orders.
You didn't like
Um,
following orders?
yes and no. Because sometimes I didn't like to be told what to do, but then at the same time, I had to because then if not, disciplinary actions, smoking. So yeah.
Okay. Was that your first time being away from like your family and stuff like that?
No.
No? You've been away before.
Yeah. I left home when I was still senior. I just started senior year, and I left, but then I also got kicked out from my home. I was working, so how it went down, it was my high school year since freshman year. I started working as a carpenter, and he was a school teacher.
You know, Jesus was a carpenter. Just wanted to say that. But go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, no, I get it. So he was a school teacher, and then he saw how it was a workshop teacher, so he saw that I was interested in like being in that class.
Yeah.
And then he offered me a job. And then so I worked with him. And then so fast forward, senior year. So I didn't have a car then. I would take the metro bus to go to him, and then sometimes he'll pick me up. So that one day I come home from school, and then my stepdad was there, and it was like 2 by the time I got off of school. And then I didn't go into work until 5 because he told me we're gonna start later.
Yeah.
And as soon as I'm like packing to leave, like changing, my stepdad tells me, "Where you going?" I'm like, "I'm going to work." So I'm like, so I go, I leave. I didn't care. I'm like, I'm going to work.
Yeah.
I go to work, and then once I was about to leave, I look at the time, and the last bus was about to like be pretty soon. So I packed up. I told my boss I'm leaving, and then I get to the bus stop, but the bus had already gone. So I missed the last bus. So I called a friend of mine, and he came to pick me up. But on my way home, I saw my old soccer team.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, can we stop by? Because they had a game. So I went to go say hi to the coach because he's the one that helped me a lot as I was growing up because he's the one that sponsored me like getting my uniform, my gloves because I was a keeper.
Okay.
So I'm like, it's a mutual respect. I'm like something like, hey, like if I see him. So we stopped by. Then after that, I'm dirty
Yeah. Yeah.
with sawdust. So I go after that. We go home. He drops me off at home. I get home. My stepdad's like, "Where you been?" So I'm like, "I was at work." What do you
Yeah.
mean? Like you see me? I'm full of dust. And then we got into an argument, and what's it called? It got into an argument, and then like I don't want to deal with you. So then whatever, I go shower, change, and then I'm back on the table. I'm eating. And then he continues on and he just keeps pushing it. He starts arguing with me. He's like, you don't follow my rules on the house. And it kind of got a little bit heated and I got pissed off. So then I like clench up my fist just out of anger. It's not like I'm gonna hit him.
I was
Like
about to
he's my
say, you about-
no. Like he's like
Yeah.
I knew him since I was born, even though he's my stepdad.
Right.
Like I saw him as my dad.
Right.
And then so out of anger, just like that, then he sees it and he's like, "Oh, so you want to fight?" So then I don't know what the hell was going on with him, but then he grabs some breast knuckles.
What the?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
right.
I don't know for what.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not gonna fight you, even though it like I clench on my fist. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
fight you. And then we still keep arguing, and then he tells me, if you're not gonna listen to my household rules, why should I keep you here? And remember, I'm still a senior. I'm still going to school.
Yeah.
I stayed quiet. I'm like, I didn't want to say nothing. And then he turns to my mom because my mom was right there. And then he asks her the same question, like, why should I keep him? Give me a reason. And then I look at her and I'm like, I shake my head. I'm like, just leave it. Like, don't say nothing. Like, it's not, why am I going to bring you into this? Like,
And it has nothing to do with your mama. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm like, and also like, I don't know. I just didn't want her to get involved.
Yeah.
And then so he turns back at me. He's like, grab your shit and leave. I'm like, so I'm like, I put my dish in the sink. I go upstairs. I pack up a bag and a duffel, and then I walk out. It was like already midnight. I leave. I don't know where the hell I'm walking to, and then I'm just because where we used to live, there's like a gym, but it's like a boys and girls club.
Okay.
And on front, there's like little statues, whatever, and some rocks. I'm like sitting right there. It's midnight. I'm right there, and then I'm like, who should I call? Should I call my sister or my brother? So then I called my brother. So then yeah, so then I was living with him. So that's why I left home, but I also got kicked out at the same time.
God dang. Yeah, I left home too, but I was rebelling because I was little. I was in elementary school when I did. I left because I was confused. I was probably 12 years old, and my brother was 7. He developed a brain tumor. He ended up dying.
Oh shit.
And I just didn't want to be home. So like I would walk to school, but I wouldn't fucking go to school. I was like hanging out under this bridge. It was like homeless dudes up under there and everything. So I ended up hanging out under there. But the truancy officer. I don't know if y'all had a truancy officer at your school or whatever, like I don't even know what you call them, but they would come looking for kids if the kids didn't show up in school. So I remember knowing his car, and he pulled up. I guess somebody told him I was up under the bridge. He pulled up and pulled up on me, got me in the car, and took me back to school. I was probably gone for maybe 2 days or
damn.
whatever. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
No, I think we had kind of the same, but they wouldn't go. Like they would like go to the usual spots where like kids would go to.
Oh yeah,
So that's what.
Yeah, okay, yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
So, military. So you join the military, go to boot camp. Not your first time being away from home.
Mm-mm.
MOS.
I'm a 13 Bravo, which is field artillery. But then I was also airborne.
So what do you do in field artillery?
We shoot big housers, so it's like a big cannon. I shot the little one, not the big one. It was a 119er, but the bigger one was a 777.
Okay. And airborne, is that something that all of y'all do? Is that something you sign up for? Like, what is that?
No, so for airborne, during basic, you volunteer. And I only knew about that because of my friend. He told me
The one that
had joined.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
he's the one that told me like, hey, I'm a 13 Bravo, but do airborne so you could come where I am. Because for airborne, there's only 3 bases you could be stationed at here in the U.S.
Got you.
So I joined them. I volunteered for airborne during basic, thinking I was gonna get at least stationed where he was.
Yeah.
But no.
So do y'all get, so I know in the Navy we got, or at least when we were at our A school or MOS school for y'all, we got, what's it called? It was called a wish list. And we could pick 3 different bases that we wanted to go to, but we wouldn't find out till like close to we were about to graduate. Did y'all have something like that?
That was at the recruitment center.
Oh, so
that
y'all
wasn't
do
during
all of
basic.
that at the recruitment center?
Yeah. So they put that, but then, or was it also later when they told us? I think it was at the recruitment, but then where you actually like try to pick where you want to get stationed at.
Yeah.
But then again, I like, you know how most people want to go foreign countries or like
Yeah.
But they're like, you're most likely not gonna get it. But mine were like, I wanted to be out the U.S. But I got stationed here.
You think I was about to say you got stationed stateside? That was
Yeah.
that was it. So airborne, bad knees. You got bad knees now?
Yeah.
For real? Oh shit! They be
Like-
like cracking it.
Yeah. Like I just like squat down, they'll pop. I could like stand straight and like twist and it'll pop. So yeah. So yeah, bad back. Migraines.
What'd you say?
Migraines too. Like they come and go.
How about the artillery thing? Just shooting at your ears, kind of.
I mean, we had protective gear, but like the hearings, but they don't always work. And sometimes when we're in training, like we might not be the one shooting. It might be another squad shooting.
Oh.
So let's say we're eating or something, and you just hear like a, and you're like, oh god damn. So you don't have them on.
Right.
So I have somewhat of like a ringing, but it's not like severe.
Okay. That's not bad.
But that could also cause why I get migraines.
Yeah. So how was it jumping out of planes? Were you afraid? The first time.
The first time. I was a little bit nervous. I wasn't the first person to jump out, but I mean, once you're like, everybody starts moving, you can't stop. So, I mean, because you got people behind you.
Yeah.
And you got a jump master telling you to keep moving forward. But the first time I jumped, before I jumped out,
Yeah.
I was nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But then as soon as I jumped out, like the first 2 seconds, I'm like a little bit scared. But at the same time, they train you to jump.
How did you guys train to jump? Like, what do you do?
Well, first it's from the very beginning, it's how to rig up. Then after that, it's like you do simulated jumps, like through a rope. And
So you guys are in like a gym.
no, we were outside.
Oh,
Yeah, on the floor is like the rubber stuff,
okay.
like on playgrounds that they
Yeah.
have.
Oh, got it. Like the chopped up. Okay.
And then but there's like it looked like an obstacle course, but it was just like small buildings, but not like buildings, like structures, small structures where you climb up. You have the harness. You like simulate jumps. You sometimes stood on the edge and just drop, and then so you could like
Oh,
get that feeling of falling.
okay.
But then there was also times where like you're like standing on a piece of wood, and then you're practicing the landings. So you're jumping and then like fall on your legs, on your feet, balls of your feet, your leg, your butt, and then your back.
So there's a whole science to jumping. You ain't just jumping like, because when you jump, then you got to land just right, or you gonna mess something up.
Yeah, and even though they train you that much, it's there's always different factors that's gonna probably cause an injury or unexpected wind where the parachute will push you away into the woods, and or there's always something that could happen.
Anything like that ever happened to you, to where you got the wind like took you away?
Not really, but I got a pocket of air, which made me descend slower. So I was out there for a while. So like you're just floating. Like you're not descending, you're just
So
floating.
is your chute is open,
Yeah.
and you're just kind of just here with
Yeah,
it.
just basically like floating. So it's not you're just well, you're descending but a slower rate than everybody else. So you're just
So everybody else is on the ground, and you. So can you steer
yeah.
a parachute?
Yes, but not the parachutes that you see like in movies or stuff where
So
like Tom Cruise.
how did you guys do it?
The jumping or
Like, how did you
like
guys
gliding?
steer the like? So I jump out of a plane, and I want to land at a certain spot. How do I make sure I land at that spot?
Um,
Did you guys do jumps like that, like to where you was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna land in this area, or was it just like a big ass area?
it's a big general area. So most of the time when the plane's coming this way, you're gonna land around that area.
Oh,
So it's designated to land in an area. So you can't really steer. You could like glide it like a little bit,
okay.
but not like oh I want to go all the way to like the woods or I want to land with my friend that's all the way to the front. No.
Okay.
And it's not a what's it called? It's not a long jump. Like the time frame, you probably hit the floor from jumping out the plane, hit the floor like in 10 to 20 seconds.
Oh, so it's that quick.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I'm thinking like it's minutes.
Oh,
So it's
no.
not, it's seconds. Like
Yeah, it's
you're there.
seconds.
Wow. So how high do you all go up before you can safely jump?
Uh, in training,
Mm-hmm.
it was like a couple thousand feet. So
Under 10,000?
yeah, under 10,000.
Okay. But a couple of thousand. Okay.
But that's even in regular jumps, it's like less than 10,000, like 2,500, I think. I'm not too sure on the number, but it's no more than 10.
So you wake up. So what's a normal day? As a what Bravo?
13 Bravo.
13 Bravo. So as a 13 Bravo, what is a normal day for you? What does that look like?
It varies, but from my experience, It was PT, like regular military. You go do PT. After that, you go eat, change, go eat before you go to your damn, what's it called? Motor pool. Before you go to motor pool. But there's training days, and then there's search days, and then just maintenance days. So it just depends on how they plan the days out.
Yeah.
So let's say if there's a table 5 means to cert to like that you're verified to go shoot actual rounds.
Okay.
So we train and then we get tested by Mike Goff, and then I don't know like how to actually explain that, but he's the one that sees everything that if you're able to do it in a time frame and do it efficiently and not a lot of errors or no errors at all. And then that's when you're allowed to go shoot actual live rounds. But it just every day was somewhat different, but it just depends where you're at.
So did you enjoy your job in the military?
I did, but at the same time, I didn't. Some of it was because of leadership, but most of it I did enjoy the job. Um, but mostly it was the people that I got to meet.
Are you still friends with some of them to this day?
Um, I would. We don't talk much because some. Just the other day, I spoke to one of them that was my roommate since I got to that unit. Me and him were close. We don't talk as much, but it's also because I separated myself too much. I stopped talking to a lot of people. Um, and
When you
also,
got out?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like when I freshly got out, I spoke to some, but then my old habits changed. So that's one of the reasons I stopped talking to some, and some of it was because I myself changed.
Mm-hmm. In what way?
Um, being more mature and more responsible, because during the military, I had issues, um, accidents that happened, um, and bad habits that I did while in there.
So you said you had issues. Issues like what? Like what was some of the things that
Issues,
that you consider issues?
my drinking problems, um, mostly was drinking problems that caused other factors, um, that caused, how do I say it? Drinking problems that caused it. Well, that was mostly the main one.
Was drinking.
hmm
In drinking, were you drinking for fun or was there something else? Were you drinking to mask something?
At first, it was for fun, because being young and in the
Right.
military.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
At first, it was for fun, going out with my friends. But then I started drinking more after I had some losses.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were close to me. Some of them were people that I would see every day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and some of them were my partners, like a girlfriend that I had at the time.
So you say it was losses like you guys weren't, this wasn't war,
No.
right? This was stateside.
hmm
Um, can you walk me through that?
Um, so the first loss that I had was in airborne school.
Mm-hmm.
He was my jump leader.
Yeah.
He was the one in charge of us. He was a Marine. So he was a Marine Raider. So that was airborne school was his last training site before he went back to his unit in California. It was him and two other Marines. So they were in charge of each. They were jump leaders.
Yeah.
So on our third jump, so the first two is like non-combat, so no rucksack nor weapon. So it's just a free jump. The third jump was with the combat and the weapon, and leading to the point where we were already in the air, I saw him a little bit off. I don't know if he was like worried or nervous, but it was like, okay, like we're all nervous, so I'm like, I get it.
Right.
We're up in the air, and they're like 1 minute till we like start getting prepped. Um, we try to like hype each other up, so like, hey, we got this.
Oh yeah.
So we're like, hey, but we're like sitting down and
Right.
like in a comfortable way, and then we're like hyping each other up, like, hey, we got this, yeah. I look at him because he's like down the aisle, and then I see him like zoned out. So I'm like, he'll come to it, like. And then we're like hyping each other up. We get ready, we stand up, we do all the procedure to get to the door to jump out. We're gonna jump, so we're moving forward to the door, and then I jump out. After a few, like I jump out, and I'm like doing my procedure of like after we jump out, we have a procedure to do, like make sure your parachute's open, make sure your wires to the parachute are not twisted, and make sure that the parachute's open completely.
This is while you're in the air.
Yeah.
Oh my
So as soon
goodness.
as you jump out, you count. Damn, I forgot how much seconds you gotta count. And then after those seconds, once you like finish the count, you look up, you see your parachute. Make sure it's opened. There's no holes. There's no twist in it. Then after that, so then you just kind of moving a little bit, gliding a little bit, to see where you're gonna land.
Okay.
So as I'm falling down, like descending, um, you could see the people on the ground.
Yeah.
So they're the training instructors. Um, they have a microphone, so it's still training. So they're guiding you through everything.
Okay.
I hear them like yell. So after I check my stuff, I'm good.
Yeah.
I hear them yelling through the megaphone like, "Pull your reserve, pull your reserve." I'm like, so I start freaking out. I'm like, I look
Oh,
up.
yeah.
So I look up. I'm like, my shit's okay. Then, but like as I see him like if he was looking at me, he would have been looking straight up, but he was looking that way. So from me going like this, I turn around because you gotta grab both because you can't turn around.
Oh,
So you
okay.
gotta grab
Gotcha.
your harness. So you could be able to look back. I look back. I see. I don't know who it was. I see one person just falling. Their parachute, we call it a pencil, where it doesn't open up, so it just looks like a line. Like I don't know who it was, but they were just falling. And I'm like, oh shit, he's falling, and then I'm like close to like where I'm about to hit the floor. So I still have my rucksack, my weapon, attached to myself.
Yeah.
Which I should have like taken off and let it dangle.
Oh.
So it's attached to you, but it's on a long string.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
you release it, the backpack falls, the rucksack, and then you release the weapon, and it falls with it.
So you're cutting all this stuff off?
No.
Oh, it's like cords and
Yeah, just cord. Like the weapon is tied off, but you just as soon as you release it, it falls into the harness and to the with your backpack that's on a strap to it.
Got it.
So then it's just like dangling like 10 feet away from your feet. I do that quick, and then as I look back, like I just see the one with the parachute that didn't open, but at the same time they're like all screaming. And I look back. As soon as I turn back, he was like not that far from the floor, from the ground, and I see him hit. Like as soon as there's impact, I see a parachute just open.
Mm.
That was a reserve that popped open. So from the impact, it popped open.
So did it look like he was trying to?
I couldn't really
Oh, you
tell
couldn't see. So you couldn't see if he was trying to get his reserve or not.
because I'm telling you, it's like 10 to 20 seconds when you hit the floor. So I turn back, I look, I'm like, oh shit. Then I as soon as I turn back, I look, I'm like getting close to the wood line. So once you're getting close to the wood line, that's when you prepare to drop your stuff and be ready to land because you're gonna hit it in a few seconds. So I drop everything, I look back, I see that, and by the time I turn back, I'm like the ground is coming so close to me. So I'm getting prepared to like land.
Right.
I land. Um, I take out my harness. I put the parachute, but at the same time, like the instructors, I see vehicles driving, hauling ass, people running, and as one instructor is passing by, he's like, "Continue on what you're doing. Pack your stuff and go to the shed." I'm like, "Okay, like, what am I gonna do over there? Like, I don't know nothing about how to help someone."
Wow.
So then I follow my instructions. I'm doing it, packing my stuff up. As soon as I put everything back together, I put my backpack on, I look back, I see purple smoke.
What's purple smoke?
At first I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
But then in less than 2 minutes, I see a helicopter come. It lands, and after it lands, it doesn't take long before it takes off again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what the purple smoke was for them to know where to
For them
land.
to know where to come.
So after that, I still don't know who it was.
Yeah.
But I know it was someone from behind me.
Right.
So there was like what, 5 or between 5 and 10 people behind me.
Okay.
So I pack my stuff. I go to a shed. I've seen people come. I still don't know who it is. After everybody gets to the shed, they start taking accountability of everybody, and I still don't know who it is until one of the squad leaders, the other 2 Marine Raiders, they're talking, and I'm like, "Where's the third one? Where's my squad leader?" And then we start like between us, we start talking like, "Hey, who is it? Who is it? Who is it?" And then we finally figured out who it was between amongst us.
Wow.
And they kept us there for hours. And at the end, they came and told us who it was. They're like, "Oh, he's in critical conditions." Like, um, they didn't give us too much information
Right.
because they wanted to. I don't know how the whole process of them doing it, but they wanted to let the family members know. And then later on, we found out that he actually died. But they never told us if it was from the impact or on the way there.
And they don't know if it was on purpose or.
No, they know, but they're not gonna tell us.
What do you think? Do you think it was on purpose?
No, I heard rumors from people around because they have a camera on the plane before they jump.
Oh.
So some people say that he hit the door as he jumped out. He hit the door and went unconscious.
Oh.
And some say that when he jumped out, like he hit his head on the top, and some others like saying that he was just ready to go. So I'm like, so there's different stories, but they would never let us know. Like they're not gonna tell us because they don't want. We still gotta train
Right. Right. And they don't want your guys' mind to be on
that happening.
Yeah. And did they provide any type of counseling or anything like that for you guys?
No, the only thing that they did was like after the whole group mass, they told us um like he passed away. That's the only thing that told us. They're like the chaplain's right there if you guys need to talk to him. But that's it. They didn't like go to person by person to like, hey, how you feeling? Are you okay? Like no, they just told everybody the chaplain's there if you want to talk to him. But that I remember nobody went to a chaplain.
Yeah.
So that happened, and then we thought we were gonna be like done for a bit, but then the next day they're like, we gotta continue on the training.
Oh,
So the next day we had to jump again with the same combat jump. But then I was the first person next on the door
you was the first one to jump the very next day after
after that
you
had
just
happened. It was scary because my mind had that in it,
absolutely.
and I'm like, what if my parachute doesn't open? But at the same time, while I was looking out the door, like I'm like, you stand at the door before they tell you to jump.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm right there, just standing at the door, a little bit nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I didn't have my feet under me. Like it just felt like weak.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my mind, I was looking at the view. Like it's a peaceful view.
Uh-huh.
In my perspective, it was a peaceful view, but I was nervous.
I can
So
imagine.
by the like once we got close to like our jumping zone, they smack you like on the ass, not like on the thigh leg right
Yeah.
there, and that's your signal to jump. So I was waiting for it, like it felt a long time, and as soon as I felt the slap, I just jumped. I'm like, took it, and I just jumped. I'm like, whatever happens.
Yeah.
As soon as I jumped, I'm checking everything. I look up, make sure my parachute open, and
So the parachute opens by itself.
yeah,
Okay.
it's connected to a static line that's connected to a harness on the plane. So it pulls out the parachute as soon as you jump out. It's pulling the parachute open. Yeah,
Okay.
but then yeah, so that jump, I was nervous, and then the fifth jump, I was also again the first person.
The first person.
Yeah. So it was the nerves were there, but I'm like, this is part of it. This is what I volunteered for.
Wow. And so you mentioned another incident.
Yeah, this was once I got to my unit. Um, so I lived in the barracks. Um, on my floor, so there was two sections. So these are on this one there was two deaths. They it was in the morning. Like we didn't know nothing.
Yeah.
And then we see the fire department come, and then whatever, like they kept everybody on the side of the building, and they found two soldiers on our same floor, but they weren't from our battery. They were dead in the room, both of them, and it was because of a OD.
OD from drugs?
I think so, but they just said OD.
Okay.
Like same thing. Like they're not gonna tell us specifics
Oh, got it.
because we have no need to know. So that happened, and then another one was a guy jumping from the sixth floor. I don't know if he died afterwards.
In your barracks?
Yeah. So my barracks is 6 floors.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he died. I just know he was still alive when he jumped. When he jumped and hit the first floor, he was still alive, and he was like crawling through the. So on the first floor, the second floor has a little roof.
Okay.
So he landed on that. From what I was told, like he was crawling on top of it, like because he landed and I think he broke his legs. But then he started crawling. After that, I don't know if he actually died, but like just knowing people are doing this kind of stuff, I don't know if he was like something wrong with
Something was
him
going on mentally, yeah.
or he just said, "I'm gonna do it," I don't know what was his actual reason.
I think that, and I mean, I've had my share of death in my life and around me, but I think that typically in the military, people come in with their own everything that they already got going on, right? And it's typically young men and women. And during that time, you're away from everything that you know and love, right? And you're put in these adult situations and scenarios, and then you're just taught to deal with it.
Yeah.
And I think that it begins to compile, right? And when people get to their breaking point, they start doing things like jumping off 6 floors,
Yeah.
because what else is there to do?
And I know, like, in the military, there's a lot of people with problems, and most of them don't talk about it, or
Yeah.
they get the help that they actually need.
Yeah.
Because one, we don't talk about it, and two, I feel like leadership doesn't. They act like they care, but they actually don't.
What makes you say that? What makes you say they act like they care, but they really don't? What?
So this happened with the girl I was with. Um, after like we were together for a bit, but then it wasn't like my girlfriend. It was more like someone I messed with.
He's messing with it, yeah.
Yeah. Um. So like after I ghosted her,
Yeah.
what's it called? Some time passed, and I continued on doing whatever I did, and I don't know if it was like I know it was like over a year, and I was in training out in the field, and I got a text from her friend. So I check out, and then she's gone. I'm like, what do you mean she's gone? She's like, yeah, she killed herself. I don't know for what reason, because we had stopped talking for a long time,
Okay.
and I don't know. I just felt like I needed to go to her funeral because they're like she was saying it's tomorrow, but I'm like I'm in the field. I don't know when I'm getting out.
Yeah.
So then I tell my chief, like, hey, can I go because of the funeral? And she's like, she talked to my smoke or my platoon sergeant, and they said that we're leaving tonight. So I'm like, she's like, you could go tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So I go. The next day comes, I go. So I told them about it, right? I go to the funeral. Um, I see her friend. I see her. I see her kid with her dad, with his dad. My bad.
Yeah.
But the kid was like the dad was telling the kid like say goodbye to your mom, but the kid didn't want to. Like he was looking away, because I feel like the kid knew that she wasn't there, and just seeing the kid, I don't know, like all the suppressed emotions, all the everything that I bottled up during my life,
Yeah.
like it kind of like cracked open. I couldn't stay. I couldn't stay there no more. Like
You left the funeral?
I left the funeral. It had just. I was only there for like 20 minutes. But after seeing what her kid did, and the father pushing them to like, hey, say your goodbyes,
Yeah.
and the kid refusing, I don't know. I just couldn't stay there no more. Um, I left, and a coworker, a friend of mine, he was going to there because we would hang out. He's like, hey, if you need to talk to about something, like talk, like let me know. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I just needed to leave.
Yeah.
So I go, I leave, I start drinking because that's the only thing that I knew what to do
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't know how to talk, like how to express my emotions. And the only thing that I could do was drink to forget.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking, and then later on, I go to a bar and I keep drinking more and more, and that's how I kept drinking. And so, by the meaning of like leadership, sometimes doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
I told them about it, and let's say someone tells you like somebody killed themselves, you would check on up on that person, right?
Absolutely.
Especially if there was somebody that was close.
Absolutely.
Not once did they check up on me. My leadership didn't check up on me. Some of my friends didn't.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that I did. I just drink. And until finally leadership noticed was until I had my crash. I crashed my vehicle. And that's when they're like, what's going on? And I told
So
my
were
first,
you were charged with a DUI at that point
um,
from a crash? Like, were you were intoxicated when you crashed?
yeah, oh no, yeah.
So you was intoxicated when you crashed,
But
and
I
they
got
didn't
locked
charge
up.
you?
No, wait. I got locked up, but they didn't charge me because they didn't get to that point. Because in the military, they took me out. They took me out the jail before I even got charged
Oh, so you weren't on base when you
when it happened. Though
happened, and where were you at?
I was outside of base, Fort Bragg.
So you're in North Carolina. That's North Carolina?
Yeah,
So you're in North Carolina in the civilian world. You crash a vehicle
yeah.
and they don't
No, because the cops
give
that
you
were there.
SFSTs?
No, because the cops that were there were military police. So it wasn't like a big crash. I just hit a pole from from the bar that I was,
Mm-hmm.
and the MPs were like, "Hey, take him home. Like, just take him home, no matter what. Just take him home." With the other dudes that I was with,
Oh.
and they're like, because I had blacked out, so they put me in the car.
Mm-hmm.
But my car, I don't have to plug it in the key. I just push the button as long as the key's inside.
Right, right.
I don't know. I don't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
So I woke up. I drove. I crashed. I don't remember nothing of that night until I'm at the in the jail cell, and like not in the jail cell, but like when they're telling me like blow. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I see I'm like at the police station.
Mm.
But at first, it was the MPs that were there, and they're like, take him home,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, tell him to shut up and take him home. But I don't remember nothing of this, so I'm like, I'm yelling, I'm telling fuck you, like cussing them out. And at the end, they like the cops get there, and then they take me. So before anything, they didn't tell him I was driving. Like
Right.
they
Okay.
just, oh, he's an intoxicated person. So that's why I didn't get charged.
Okay. That makes sense.
And then that's when leadership, my first sergeant talked to me. He's like, "What's going on?" And I told him about it. And he's like, "I don't want you to do any more, cause any more problems, because the next time I'm taking you out." So I'm like, "All right."
So instead of offering you counseling, offering you to go speak to somebody, asking you, hey, how have you been dealing with the loss of your friend?
They
They didn't ask you any of that.
no, they're just don't fuck up no more, because if you do, I'm gonna take charge of this. So I'm like, how are you gonna help me with that if you're like, if I fuck up one more time, you're gonna take matters into your own hands. Like, how
Yeah.
are you gonna help me?
Yeah.
Time passes. Um, I continue on drinking. I'm still drinking heavily.
Wow.
Um,
How much would you say you were drinking in a day?
every time we would drink, we would always get a 30 pack and a bottle. But in my fridge in the room daily, my fridge was full of beer, and I always had 2 bottles in the freezer.
Wow.
So I would drink when I would wake up before PT. I would drink. Once I came back from PT, I would drink some, and then I'll go to work, come back for lunch. Sometimes I would go eat lunch. Sometimes I'll just, if I go back to my barracks room, my lunch was a 6 or a 12 pack, and I'll just drink and then go back to work.
Yo, no food.
No, and then once I like go back to work, then we're released for the day.
Yeah.
I'd go back to drinking again until the next
Wow.
morning. And until they finally sent me to behavior health was after my second crash. And so
So the second crash, so in any of these crashes, were you the only one involved in the crash?
not one. No, it was the other 2 crashes I was by myself, but the first crash, because I had 2 vehicles.
Okay, baller.
No, so the first vehicle, I was in South Carolina. Me and my friend, we went to go party over there.
Yeah.
Because he had a girlfriend over there at the time. So I went with him
Yeah.
in my truck. We were drinking at the hotel, just enjoying ourselves. And then that one, I had him with me. Um, we were drinking at the hotel. After the hotel, we went to the beach drinking. And then at night, we went to the clubs. After the club, I don't remember nothing until I see smoke coming out from the truck.
Wow.
I don't remember getting in the car on the truck. I don't remember driving. The only thing I remember is I look at my phone. Like after we crashed, I see the smoke. I get out. I see him. I'm like, "Hey, bro, let's go." And then I look at the address where we are. We're like almost an hour away from where the hotel was.
Damn.
So I'm like, where the hell were we going? But I crashed into a ditch because the street was going straight, and then it ended and it turned into a split. So I went straight
And
into
you kept
there.
going straight.
Luckily, nothing gravely happened to him. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, the seatbelt just hurt, like his rib hurt. For me, nothing happened to me. Like not a scratch, not a bruise, nothing. So that was the first crash. The second one, but the first crash, nothing happened. The insurance got it covered. The second crash was when I got arrested. And then the third one was, I didn't get arrested, but my car was totaled. Not totaled. Well, for insurance wise, it was totaled,
totaled,
but
yeah.
it was just the frame.
Oh.
But all those 3 crashes, not a bruise, not a cut, not on me.
Angels.
Yeah.
Angels, yo.
But in my life, I had 4 crashes, and all of them nothing. So okay, so after the third crash in the military, where my car got a little bit messed up, that's when they decided to send me to behavioral health because one, they were trying to look for me. I was at a different city. Well, it's like Riley, but then Fayetteville, so they're like 30 minutes away.
Okay.
So they were looking for me. My chief and everybody were looking for me because the vehicle was in an accident. The police got the information of the vehicle and then it led back to me.
Right.
But I was not there. So that's why they were looking for me. And after that, that's when they put me in behavioral health. But I felt like I didn't belong there
Yeah.
because I'm like, I heard the other people talking. I'm like, I'm nothing like them. And a friend of mine, we work side by side. But yeah, he passed away I don't know what was the reasons or the causes of him,
Mm-hmm.
but he was young, and but this happened when I was already out the military.
Oh, okay.
But he was still a friend. The last time that I saw him was when I was going to go pick up some stuff from that I left on base,
Mm-hmm.
and I spoke to him because I bumped into him in the parking lot, and I was just talking to him, and that was the last time I saw him until I found out that he had passed away.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's and so till this day, I'll ask, have you sought out counseling? Have you sought out therapy? You still drink heavily? Like what?
Counseling, therapy,
Mm-hmm.
no. Um,
Is that because you believe there's a stigma around it? Like you just like therapy, I ain't doing that. Counseling, I ain't doing that. Or did you find another way to deal with it?
um, I've been in counseling before, but
Mm-hmm.
it was for anger management.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't feel like I belong in that stuff,
Oh.
and also like I don't believe like it could help me
Mm-hmm.
because it's just like just talking to somebody that
Mm-hmm.
I say something, they're just gonna be like, oh, like kind of say the same thing that I'm saying, but like, oh, don't like I'm doing this. Okay, don't do that. It's like, what are you gonna do for me? Like, you gotta give me more of an insight
Mm-hmm.
than just tell me what I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't believe in the therapy or
Mm-hmm.
counseling. And
So the anger management didn't work.
no, I
Okay.
learned to control that on my own. That was when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I learned to control that myself.
How'd you do it? What's the secret? For real.
For me, it was
Somebody want to know.
for me it was being active,
Mm-hmm.
like playing sports. Um, that's how I got some of my anger out. Um,
Sports like what? What kind of sports?
I played soccer,
Okay.
football.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, that's
So
why how I
things
became
that get your
that exhaust.
adrenaline
Yeah,
pumping and yeah,
that get you
gotcha.
exhausted.
Yes.
Um, but the drinking part, it took me a while to stop,
Mm-hmm.
but to this day I'm still trying
Mm-hmm.
to stop.
Yeah.
But little by little, I'm not drinking as much.
That's good.
Right now, I have been sober for a
Mm.
while,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's a lot better. Alcohol, the taste of it disgusts me.
Mm-hmm.
Liquor, same thing.
Yeah.
I just don't find the appetite for it. And the one that actually helped me is my partner that I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one that's actually helped me a lot since I've been out of
Mm-hmm.
the military.
In what
Um,
way?
she's helped me mature
Mm-hmm.
and take more responsibility, and she's cared for me
Mm-hmm.
um, and taught me to be more. She taught me more to look more into the future because back then I would just see like for that day, like
Mm.
I didn't care if anything happened. She's made me look more into what the future could be.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
And so, in looking into the future, what do you see?
Um, career wise, like still looking,
Mm-hmm.
still
Yeah.
haven't found my true passion,
Yeah.
but it's also because I don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, relationship wise, I still see her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just
Good
need
answer.
yeah. I still see her. But I still gotta work more on myself to be the person she wants me to be. And for me, the person she wants me to be for myself, and seeing myself be old.
Mm.
Hmm.
So you want some of these gray hairs that I'm covering up with dye?
No, I already got some.
Oh, you
Man.
already got
I already
some?
got some. Military age ages you.
Who does Jerry want to be?
A good man and a good role model to anybody that wants me to be that.
So anybody who looks up to you and say, "Hey, I want to be like that guy," you want to be a positive influence on them.
Yeah, and to those that see me as a role model, but I'm not aware of, like my nephews,
Yeah,
my nieces,
absolutely.
my relatives. Um, I wanna like I didn't know I was some of their examples. Like they wanted to be like me
Yeah,
to like the person I am today.
yeah.
Um, I didn't know they looked up to me, even though I'm like the second youngest.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I just want to keep improving myself and be that example.
So when I asked you to fill out the application, right? And you kind of alluded to it a little bit here that you have someone special in your life, right? You said somebody came into your life, and I got it right here, so I'm reading it.
No, yeah, you got you.
But you said somebody came into your life and gave you a new way of seeing things, right? How'd you meet that person?
Well, I met her through a dating app.
A dating app.
Yeah. Because I used that before to like other stuff, but then I met her and it was different. Um, like since day one, she genuinely cared for me and was actually invested in me to like see who I was, who the real me was. But at that time, I was still figuring out who I was. But yeah, I met her through a dating app, and we were on and off. Like she would text me, I would text her, but then I would ghost her, and then then and then I would text her, but then she would ghost me, and then I would invite her like to go out, but she would say like she was busy. So then one day she texted me. She's like, "I'm gonna be going to your city. Would you like to join me for a modeling agency that I'm going to a photo shoot?" I'm like, "Fuck it." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going." And that's when I met her in person. But like I said, like I didn't have my car. Like I had crashed it.
Right.
So she was like, I could pick you up on my way there. I'm like, sure, like where? And she's like, at a McDonald's. I'm like, okay. So I had my friend drop me off.
Yeah.
So our first interaction as like face to face, it was something.
You said it was something?
Yeah, it was something.
Why you say that?
Well, okay, so we've never met, not even FaceTime.
Oh, so this has all been text.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a, a Hispanic dating app. Okay, so
I didn't even know that existed. I mean, I guess I wouldn't because I'm black, but all right.
I mean, there's some apps for difference. But on my pictures, a lot of people think I look white. Um, and she even said like, "Are you Hispanic?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh, when y'all was texting, she actually,
I'm like, how you Hispanic if you're 6'1"? Like most Hispanics are like short. So when I got dropped off, I see her. I get in her truck. on the passenger seat. We're talking like, oh hey, like just more interaction. Like okay. After before we leave, she's like, okay, we're good. I'm like, what? What do you mean by that? And, like I didn't tell her, but in my head I'm like thinking like, what do you like? Okay,
You was thinking like, what
yeah,
is she?
like.
Yeah.
And as soon as she said that, like she opens the armrest, and she's like, I don't need this. She pulls out a gun, uncocks it, and puts it away. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay. I'm like,
yeah, I would
okay.
have jumped out of the vehicle at that point.
I'm like, but since then, we still been together to this day.
Dope. That's dope. And she's taught you new things about yourself.
Yeah, and made me change habits. Yeah,
That's good.
and but it took me a while to like talk to her about the stuff. It took a while, but she insisted to like keep like talk about it to actually help me heal.
Yeah.
And that's why today I'm able to like talk about this to anybody, like from my experiences. Because back then I wouldn't been able to talk to you like this. I wouldn't
Wow.
even talk to my family about this.
Wow.
She was the one that helped me express more. And if anything troubled, I could talk about it.
That's dope. That's dope. Like, because most of us in life never meet a person like that. And I mean that on so many levels, right? I mean that if we're talking about intimate partners or if we're just talking about basic friendship, most of us never meet a person like that. And most of us don't even have a person like that in our lives that we can just talk to without judgment,
Yeah.
right? Or we feel like, hey, this is heavy. I gotta unload. I gotta dump this off somewhere, like, which leads to some of the things that you spoke about, people committing suicide and other things like that, or like you spoke about, turning to alcohol and stuff like that. So that's great that you found that person.
So am I, because if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I would have been today.
What advice would you give somebody who is struggling with some of the things that you struggle with, like a loss or some of the bad habits that you say you picked up? What advice would you give to them?
Um, First of all, like, don't close up. No matter how hard it is or how uncomfortable it is to like talk about it, it could be anyone. Like, it could be a relative, it could be a friend, it could be someone that just listens to how you. It doesn't matter how hard it is to even put stuff into words to express it.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Um, Let it out, and don't close yourself up. And don't let it get it don't get let it get bottled up. And alcohol is only a temporary solution, but it's not a good one.
Yeah, that's true. It's a temporary fix. That young guy, that 19-year-old boy or girl, I say boy because you were 19 whenever you went in, but that 19-year-old person who is looking to join the military, right? They join. They see some things. They experience death, right? They try to go to their chain of command, but the chain of command kind of turns them away. What advice do you have to that person? What do you tell that person to do?
Um, if you feel like it's something you can't bear on your own. Talk to a chaplain. They will have no judgment over you. Um, Behavioral health. I feel like I should have opened up a little bit more there so that they could actually help me. Don't feel like you don't belong there. Even though sometimes you think like something's actually messing you up.
Mm-hmm.
Because they actually have the right resources, but if your chain of command doesn't listen to you, like try to how do I say this? Talk to someone in confidence, someone you have confident no, someone you could confide on. My
Yeah,
bad. Confide in, my bad. Um, but don't close up though.
I think that's that's the biggest piece of that. That's the biggest piece of what you said. All in all, is don't close up, because I think that closing up or thinking that you're the only one going through this, or nobody's listening, or hey, I don't have nobody, or they just don't give a fuck, like whatever it may be, right?
Yeah.
I think it's all of those thoughts compiled into one is why, again, we go back to the high suicide rate within the military. It's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
And it's because chain of commands do things exactly like you were speaking of. They push us away instead of asking us, hey, do you need to talk to somebody? Even if I'm not religious, and I don't want to feel comfortable talking to a Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, let me talk to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And not also just like don't just ask me once.
Yeah.
Even if I tell you no.
Yes.
But you know something's going on, like keep an eye out, like check up on them from time to time.
Yeah,
Don't just be one and done.
absolutely. Jerry, this has been real.
Yes, sir.
I thank you for sharing your story with me today. I thank you for sharing your story with us today. And until next time, still signing off this the same way. I don't know. All right. If you would like to become a featured guest on the Some of Them podcast, go to www.someofthem.com.